Hi, everybody. We're here today in the kitchen of Neil Wilson. You may know that from down here in Sarasota, Florida, she supplies all the squash casserole for the S and S cafeteria system. Is that right, Miss Wilson?
That's right. Somehow, by word of mouth, it got to the S and S cafeteria, which just happens to be my favorite restaurant in the world. And I've traveled extensively, but nothing has ever measured up to the S and S.
Is the one in the Macon, Georgia area?
Yes. But don't get them, there's two in Macon, but the best one is the one on Riverside.
By that waffle.
Don't go over there,
The one by the Waffle House.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They share the same parking lot.
Well, today I think we'd be talking about, I know you've never done this before, but in an oral tradition, passing along this recipe.
Well, the best way for me to do it, especially to a former Bibb County resident,
Right.
is to tell John that there really is no written recipe.
That's what I heard, yeah.
For this squash casserole. It's how my mother made it. And it's really good. It's really easy. But you just have to kind of eyeball it.
Yeah.
Now, you can see by these products here that I've been busy in my kitchen all afternoon
Keep your husband
making
happy.
my famous squash casserole,
Right.
which will be overnighted by FedEx
Right.
to the S and S
Right.
as we speak.
Oh, my Lord. Okay.
So,
Every
seriously,
night.
it's become a cottage industry for
Well,
me.
that's good.
And you should feel privileged that I'm going to share the recipe
This,
with
Mr. Shaver,
you.
this is being sent to.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's get right down to it then.
Okay, it all depends on how many people you're going to serve. Now, for just you and Kay, get you a little bit of squash. You don't have to get a whole lot. Cut up your squash, onion, and then I boil it. Cook it for about 15 minutes with salt and pepper. Then I drain it. And I put in, for just 2 people, I would put in maybe half a stick of butter and 1 egg. Stir it all up. Drain it really good though first. Stir it, so that kind of the egg really whips up in there.
Show the stirring action more with your right. Okay.
Okay, you be stirring like maybe with a big wooden spoon.
All
or
right,
something.
good. You keep those.
But now you got to drain it really well first.
All right, but you keep those in your apron there, right?
Okay, I do. So after you have cooked the squash, drained it, put in the butter, put in the egg, stir it all up. You put it in your casserole dish,
Right.
cover it with grated sharp cheddar cheese.
Okay.
And then bake it until it bubbles.
And what temperature?
At 350.
At 350.
And you probably need to bake it maybe about 30 minutes.
Now, you're talking about 4 or 5 squashes and 1 onion. Okay, give me some idea about that.
Well, it's just hard to tell, because
About how
squash.
hungry you are.
Yeah. But anyway, squash kind of cooks down, so
Yeah.
you're going to buy what you're going to think is, that's way too much for us, but it's not. And maybe for just 2 people, you would use a small onion and chop up a small onion.
I got you.
But if you're making it like this big one would serve about 6 people. Okay, for instance, I cooked a bunch of squash, and I chopped up a big onion, drained it, and I put in a whole stick of butter and 3 eggs.
Oh, 3 eggs.
So you just have to eyeball it, and you being a good Southern cook,
Right.
Mr. Shaver, it won't be a problem for you. But I promise you, it's the best squash casserole you'll ever eat. None of that mushroom soup stuff and all that. It's just real plain and simple.
We sure do thank you, and I know you got to get busy. In fact, I see the FedEx man coming in here right now. Okay, thanks a lot now, Ms. Wilson, and good cooking to you.
Okay, bon appetito!